I can just be like, all right, I'm just gonna use my skin tint, do my brows, pop some lashes on. Salam Beauties, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jameelah, and if you're new here, I create modest fashion, beauty, and lifestyle content here on this channel, as well as on Instagram, so be sure to follow me. So today, Fenty just dropped their new skin tint, and I had to hurry my way to Sephora to go get it, because I have to try it out. Disclaimer, this is my first time trying a skin tint. I've never done a skin tint before. I love full coverage foundation. I love a full beat, honey. So skin tint is very new and out of my comfort zone, but anything Fenty, I'm gonna try, period. So this is the Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint. I wear a 420 in all of the other Fenty foundations. So they do have a chart, which I'm going to show you on the screen, where they show you what shade you are in the skin tint. So that's kind of the chart that I used. And for me, I'm using the shade 20 because I am foundation shade 420 in the regular foundation. So we're about to see what this looks like, but let's see what Fenty is promising that this skin tint can do for us. Okay, so they let us know that it's a smooth serum, long wear skin tint. They also let us know that it is buildable from light to medium coverage, that it applies easily with a brush or clean fingers, and also that it's great for all skin types, whether you're dry, normal, combination, oily. So I'm normal to combination skin, so I think this should be fine for me. And they also recommend using their primer to go with this, but I do not have their primer, so I will not be using a primer because sometimes primer can mess with the foundation. You'll have foundation rolling off and all of that stuff. So for this, I just moisturize my face regular like I normally would when I wash my face, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on. Okay, so I'm gonna use a brush. I know this one looks a little janky, but it's clean, guys. So I'm gonna use this It Cosmetics brush to apply my skin tint. I would go in with my fingers, but that's not, to me, that is cringe, okay? Like, I cannot, even if my hands are clean, like, using my fingers is a no. I'm just gonna apply a few dots. Let's do dot by dot. So I'm gonna put a dot here, a dot here, a dot on my forehead, and a dot down here. And I already went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera just to save myself some time. I do have some dark spots on my face, so I just want to see if it'll be able to cover that with the 4 drops that I just did. However, this is kind of a light coverage. I did 3 pumps and then did 4 dots on my face, but I think I'm gonna go in with some more just because I'm gonna need a little bit more coverage. But I really like how it feels so far. You can tell that it's very lightweight and it's meant to feel like your skin, which I absolutely love. Especially like for vacation and stuff like that. Like, that's essential. That's very essential. Like, I can use this on vacation. I don't gotta do a full beat. I can just be like, all right, I'm just gonna use my skin tint, do my brows, pop some lashes on, and yeah. Okay guys, so this is what light coverage looks like. Of course, I can still see the dark spots on my face as well as like dark areas. I'm gonna go in with a few more drops of the Fenty and just do another layer so that I can get that medium coverage that I want. So I did 2 pumps and I'm just gonna dot it 4 times. Let's do another one, just to go over the areas that are kind of dark for me. I'm just gonna go ahead and buff that out. I'm like putting a second layer. It doesn't feel like super cakey or anything like that. It still feels like skin. So if you want to do another layer, you can definitely do another layer. This is like so nice. And this is my shade. Like, so I know for the summertime, I would probably go with maybe 21 as my shade, just so that it's a little bit darker than I am now in the summer months, but this works for me at the moment. So I blended everything in with my brush, and honestly, this coverage is not bad. I'm so used to full glam that it's different for me, but it's definitely giving coverage. It's definitely giving skin. Like, it looks good. Say I wanted to go on a Zoom call really quick, or I wanted to go to get some groceries really quick, I would do this on its own, no concealer, no nothing. I know if I went on vacation or something like that, I would want to add a concealer. I would want to add some bronzer or even some highlighter and blush. So that is what I'm going to do today. And I'm also going to try setting it with powder on one side and then leaving one side just so that we can see the comparison of how that kind of looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Born This Way concealer just a little bit under my eyes, just so I get a little bit coverage under there, as well as over my lip area, so I get a little bit more coverage there as well. Blend this out. Concealer adds to the entire look, so I'm gonna add concealer. Okay, so I went ahead and concealed, and already my look is already getting brightened up a little bit, and I'm just gonna set with my banana powder from Fenty. It's a loose powder. I love it. It's great. And I'm just going to use my beauty blender again and just add like a very light layer. And I know, guys, it looks a little crazy right now, but it's going to come together, promise. So my concealer is all set and it looks amazing. And I'm gonna go ahead and put powder on one side of my face just so that you guys can see a comparison of what the skin tint looks like if you don't set it versus if you set it, which I think is completely fine for whatever look that you're trying to go for. Obviously, people that do use skin tints probably don't set their skin tint, but I'm gonna set mine, okay? Because I like a set face. So I'm just going in with Fenty Beauty's Nutmeg loose powder to set my left side of my face, just so that you guys can see a comparison of what that sort of looks like. And I'm just taking a little bit on my brush, not too much. And this could even be for my girls that like a more matte finish. Even though this is a skin tint and it should look like your skin and glowy, you can still add a little powder, sweetheart. Okay? So then what I'm gonna do is bronze. I'm just gonna use the Milani bronzer on both sides. Just a little bit, just to bronze up my face a little bit. And again, I didn't add any powder to this side to set my face. I'm just adding a little bit of bronzer. Minted blush and peach for the stars, because I love me some blush, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and add that. So these are the only powder products I'm putting on this side. Just for people that, you know, like you're wearing the skin tint, you don't just want it to be the skin tint, you want to add a little something extra. You can add a highlight even if you wanted to, but I'm just gonna stick to this. And no lashes today. I'm gonna use my Artistry mascara. Love this mascara so much. So I went ahead and did some mascara, and this is it. I personally really like it. Adding a little bit of lip oil to my lips so I don't look crusty. But honestly, I'm ready for the Zoom calls. I'm ready to go to the grocery store. I'm ready to do whatever I want. I'm ready to go on vacation. This is a nice light beat. Like, it's giving skin, and I like that. I like that a lot. And it really feels good on the skin. Like, it doesn't feel like, you know, like there's anything on my face right now. I didn't use a primer, and I suggest, like, if you're gonna use a primer, to use the Fenty primer. I don't know how another primer would work with this, but right now I like this. I like this a lot. And this is for your everyday girl. This is for if you're not trying to do a B face, and that's exactly what it's giving. It's giving what it says it's supposed to gain. That's pretty much it for my demo. You guys tell me down below, how do you like it, and if you think it looks nice. Would you set it with powder? Would you not set it with powder? I would set it with powder. I think setting it with powder really looks better to me. This side does look a little bit more glowy, but I do like a more matte finish. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Let me know in the comments if you like reviews like this, and if I should do any reviews on any other foundations or skin tints that you guys might want to see. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Sis, you gotta know when I upload. How you gonna know? How you gonna know? Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.